everybody, you're welcome to Dr. AI once again. Today I'm not going to take your time, I'm just going to get right into it. Today I'll be teaching you about CustomGPT. CustomGPT is a customized GPT specifically for you. As a researcher, you are interested in working on a project and you want something that has the knowledge base of that project. Say you are working on natural language processing, you have a lot of papers on NLP and you want your research assistant to be able to tell you about those research. You are looking for gap between papers. You want to ask research questions. You want to coin research questions out of those papers. You can build your personal research assistant. Don't tell anybody. You can build your own GPT out of ChatGPT. So think about a RAG system, retrieval augmented generation system, where you have an external knowledge plus an LLM. So you have ChatGPT and you have your own external knowledge. So you bring them both together and you can query it, ask questions. You are personalizing that GPT for your own purpose. And if you're a graduate student or an undergraduate maybe, or you do daily tasks and that is recurrent, you can also create your own personal GPT. You can call it my homework assistant, you can call it my class buddy, you can call it, for me, I'll be creating, maybe I took a course last semester, so maybe I'll be creating, in the examples I'll be giving to you, I'll be creating a class body for my linear regression model class. So we'll see that example. We'll also see an example of research assistant I created for my NLP project. So watch out, let's do this. Come on, let's get right into it. All right, guys, let's jump into this. So to create CustomGPT, customized GPT, first open your ChatGPT. Make sure you have the paid version, because to use Explore GPTs, you have to have the paid version to be able to create your own personalized GPT. So once you have the paid version, you are good to go. For the 3.5, you cannot create a personalized GPT, but there's a way you personalize your GPT such that the output are also personalized. I'm going to do another video on that. So to create your own customized GPT, the first thing we need to do after opening this is below the ChatGPT here, you can see Explore GPTs. Click on Explore GPTs. On the top right, you see my GPT and create. So the first thing is to click on create, but before that, let me show you guys some of the GPTs I've created. You can see different GPTs that I've created. So, but that's not what we're doing now. Let me just show you the process, the step-by-step process of how to create your own customized GPT. So a lot of people have created several GPTs. So to start creating yours, once you click on Explore GPTs, this window is going to open. Click on the create button and this is going to open, and you can create your own personalized GPT in two ways. First, telling ChatGPT to give you the prompt, making it do the instruction description, or if you have this all figured out, you can put the name you want, the description you want, the instruction you want, the conversation starters, and this knowledge base here allows you to upload documents. So if you are creating a research assistant, let's say a research assistant for your particular project, that you're doing, you click on upload and upload all the papers you want to use for that project. So it has the knowledge base. Having done that, you click on the code interpreter and data analysis. This also helps it to understand different codes and analysis, basically. Then in this create new action, this is where you create a schema to be able to connect to other databases, like an API key where you can connect to different sources of information. If you want something, maybe you want the information is recurrent and is live, you want to connect to an API. So the first thing to do, I don't have the instruction now, I'm just going to tell you the instruction. So right now I want to create, what would you like to make? I want to create a research assistant for my project. Topic is NLP. Awesome. So on the preview page here, it's going to start creating while it's updating on this part here on the preview is going to start updating it. So the first thing you see is it has created that. It will suggest a name now. It will suggest a name, your NLP research assistant ready to assist with papers, concepts, and tools. So it's loading. Let's see what name is going to suggest for us. Why is it taking forever? Okay, just a second. So right now is back creating, he said NLP scholar. So we gave a research assistant, NLP. Nice. The name is nice. So I'll take that. So on the preview page here, you can see he created an image. He gave it a name, NLP scholar. I think because you're giving it the knowledge, so that's good. So I'm glad you like it. Now let's refine your NLP. What should it emphasize or avoid when helping recent? Make sure the references are recent and from the knowledge base provided. So let's see what this is going to do now. It's going to update the description of your own instructions that you are designing. So however you want it to work, that's what it's going to do. So now your NLP will prioritize recent references from the knowledge base. How would you like it to communicate? Let's make it conversational. Let's make it conversational. So conversational. No, let's do somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. So it will be conversational and also formal. Okay. And tada, we are ready, we are good to go, but we have not uploaded the knowledge base. So right now, after I finish updating, I'm going to take you to any further refinement. No, I'm good. So I'm just going to go to the configure. You see all the instruction we've given it. NLP scholar, he named it. Your NLP research assistant ready to assist with papers, concepts, and tools. So he has given it different instructions. You can read through, you can pull it out and edit. You can edit it. You can add more instruction. You can change the conversational starters to whatever it is you want. Can you explain the BAT? Can you explain transformer model and all of that? But yeah, the next is to add a knowledge base. So I have a couple of papers I want to use for this research assistant. So I'm just going to upload those papers now. I have NLP2, NLP3, NLP4, and NLP intro. So I'm just going to upload these papers. So we have these papers. So these are like the knowledge base. And I'm going to click on code interpreter and data analysis. So I'm not adding any API key now, but you can add it. If you click on create new action, it will show you where to add a schema and get help from CustomGPT. You can always get help from CustomGPT, but we don't need that. So let's go back. We don't need that. So let's go back. You can do different additional setup to make sure it's refined. So our NLP scholar is ready. Let's click on create. Now, do you want to give anyone with the link? Only me? Put it on GPT store. So if it's on GPT store, people will be able to see it and access it. So let's make it only me for now. Save. And now we can view our GPT. So let's click on view. Now you can see under the ChatGPT you say NLP scholar, so you don't need to look for what you created. You have it already. So on the NLP scholar, so you can just ask any question, ask about the papers, whatever it is you want, anything. So let's summarize latest trend in NLP. Let's just click that, summarize the latest trend in NLP. So this is going to have, this is whatever you are asking, this is going to giving you response on NLP because it is it's more like you're fine-tuning, but not the usual fine-tuning approach. It's more like you're adding a rack system, but not necessarily. But this is specialized. It's kind of making ChatGPT to streamline its information to NLP. So every information out there online, you can see, is going to pull out from those tons of resources it was trained on, and is going to use it to create a personal GPT on NLP. So having done that, that is the first example. The second example I want to show you, you can create your own let's say course body, let's say homework guide, let's say whatever, or your tutor for your for the class you are taking. So this I can let me just create a new one. I'm taking a regression class. I took a regression class, a linear modeling class. I want to create a tutor or class body that will help with school projects and assignment. So I want to create a research body that will help with school project and assignment. The class is on linear modeling. Look at, he gave it a name, study sidekick. So he said he renamed it. He named it earlier to be study sidekick, but I gave it the name of the class, so he renamed it as linear modeling tutor. So let's see how that will work. So it looks like a profile. So it's having issues generating a profile. That's fine. Okay. So it's having issue generating the picture, but that's fine. So what I would do now is I will add the knowledge base. You can add your own picture if you have picture, or you can use DALL-E. DALL-E is the image generator. You can use DALL-E to create image. So while it's doing that, let's upload the class note, linear model in statistics. I have the textbook. I'm just going to upload it, and so I'm giving it everything. I'm giving it the textbook I'm using for the class, so he has the knowledge. So if the assignment is coming, he's going to solve it like an expert, and it's not going to hallucinate. That's the beauty of this. It's not going to hallucinate. So we are good to go, and we are just going to click on create. Anyone with the link, this has no image, you can always update it anytime. So I'm just going to save it. So this is basically how to create your own personalized GPT. I would like to see how you create, what the different GPTs you are creating, and how you utilize this newfound knowledge. And we'll be doing the same thing on Claude and Gemini. Gemini just did their own. So let me just ask this, our linear modeling tutor, explain regression with equations. Explain regression with equations. So this is amazing. So it's going to explain it in detail because it has the knowledge base and it has this information prior to all of this. He explained the simple linear regression now onto the multiple linear. He gave us the equation. What else is it going to do? But I think this is more. Anytime you come here now, ask any question on regression or linear modeling, he understands because it has a knowledge base. You don't have to probe and prompt before you get the right response. I hope you are able to create your own. The first thing is come to Explore GPT. Second thing is to click on create. You can either configure your informations if you know them, or you go to create button if you know them. If you have that information, just put a prompt here, and the ChatGPT is going to do. The GPT builder is going to build it for you automatically, but that is basically the way to create your own personalized GPT. I hope this is very informative and this is helpful. Thank you so much. Alright guys, I hope you've learned a lot about CustomGPT today and you are able to build yours. Please let me know how you built whatever you built out of this CustomGPT. Also, if you missed my previous video, I'll put a link right here. Just go and watch. I discussed on the top 10 AI tools I use for my day-to-day activities. Go see that. And in the next video, we will be doing Claude AI. The same thing we did on Custom GPT, we'll be using Claude AI to do the same thing. And Claude AI is free. So you want to watch out for that video. So like, share, subscribe, and comment below. See you in the next video. Don't miss out.